All right, today we'll be going over doping in sports and why it should be allowed. Lance Armstrong, Anderson Silva, Maria Sharapova. What do they have in common is that they all use doping in sports, in their respective sports. The three reasons we're going over today is social effects, opportunities, and the constant struggle in doping. Currently, of course, doping is viewed as a negative thing that damages athletes, teams, and organizations' integrity, and that people don't really understand the full use of doping and all of its pros and cons. So that's what my goal is today, is to inform you guys. The first one we're going over is social effect, and that it should only stay in professional sports because we don't want high schoolers and collegiate athletes getting addicted to steroids or any other allowed PED that they could use. The source from Tanetti, Joe, and SIRS researcher is that there's already illegal substances used in almost every team in every sport because people are allowed to, after games, go and have alcohol with their friends, which is a drug that is still legally accepted all over the world. So why not be allowed to be at the top of your game using steroids? Next point is opportunities. Opportunities is like the normal Olympics that happen every 4 years has been having a really hard time controlling doping, and there should be another either league or Olympics that should go on the year after the Olympics so that Olympic athletes and Olympic athletes that have been caught doping can all be at the top of their game using steroids, other PEDs, to try and see how fast someone can really run an 100-meter dash, see how fast and strong athletes can really be. It would not be allowed in MMA because of how deadly and brutal the sport is. People don't need to be using steroids to hit harder because people already get concussions and all that sort of stuff from MMA. And from University Wire from SIRS, Lance Armstrong, a 7-time Olympic athlete in cycling, got all of his Olympic medals removed and taken away from him because he would use steroids in such minute amounts before his races that he wouldn't be caught from the drug testing beforehand. And the problem when they found out was they would have to give to second or third place because first place cheated, but they couldn't because of how many cyclists were cheating in the Olympics. And so it was such a problem for cycling that they couldn't find someone to give those trophies to. And then, so that happens in most sports, but because of how trivially easy it is to dodge a drug test, that athletes know how to get their hands on them and they know how to use them because they have experience with it because other athletes and Olympic athletes and professional athletes in different sports have used it. The final point we'll be going over is the constant struggle from doping. Like I said with Lance Armstrong and the cyclist cheating, Russian Olympics is famous for cheating in Olympics with steroids. The past couple of years, teams and specific athletes have been banned from the Olympics. And these are the kind of athletes I was talking about to forming a new Olympics to see how fast and how strong someone could be in the Olympics and see the full potential of an athlete. From Jarkowski, Ralph from SIRS, he was given this information on Russian cheating, how in the past 5 years they had to ban 3 teams from the Winter Olympics alone. Today we went over the social effect of doping, opportunities for like future Olympics and different leagues that they could be used in, and the constant struggle from doping itself. Thank you.